Good evening, student. Welcome to LKRR Prince English CBSE School. So, student, actually we already started a chapter. Second chapter is matter around us pure. In this chapter, actually we know that is the first concept, chemical classification of matter. We know that this chemical classification of matter, it is divided into the two types. One is called as the pure substance and second one is called as the impure substance. In today's class, we will study that is the second one type of chemical classification of matter. The name of second type, it is called as the impure substance or it is called as the mixture. This concept today we have to study. So, first of all, I would like to define definition of the mixture. So, a mixture is the form of matter. It is actually the form of matter in which two or more pure substances are simply combined in any proportion by mass. It's simple definition. Actually, we know that is the, in that case, that is the proportion by mass, fixed proportion by mass. It's required for the pure substance. But for mixture, there is no fixed proportion. Any proportion by mass, this word is actually used. So, first of all, definition. A mixture is a type of matter. The type of matter in which two or more substance combined in any proportion by mass. This is the definition of the mixture. Actually, it is prepared by two substances mainly, two or more substances. Pure substance, that is only one substance is here, and its mass actually fixed. But here, that is the any proportion by mass. Mass is not fixed in case of the mixture. Actually, this mixture means we know that it is a binary mixture. Means we also define another one definition, binary mixture. So this binary mixture means it is actually a mixture of two components. A mixture of two components. Means when two substances combines together, then this type of mixture is formed, that is called as the binary mixture. Again, trinary mixture is also we having the another one, trinary mixture, a mixture of three components. How much component mixture? Three component mixture, then it is called as the trinary. It depends upon. Means we know that bi means two, tri means three, tetra means four, penta means five, hexa means six, hepta means seven, octa means eight. Like this we can use. Okay, so this is actually the definition, and this is actually binary mixture, and that is the trinary mixture. Today we have to study actually the example also related to the mixture. So we know that like here it is actually not a pure substance, we already studied in our class. Here is a mixture of the gases. We know that In here, various gases are present. Like we know that in here that is the oxygen gas is there. In here also nitrogen gases is there. In here that is the carbon dioxide gas is also present. Okay. In here another number of type of the gases is actually also present. In here, that is the again a dust particle is also present. So, because it is combination of the two or more substances there. Combination of two or more substances there. That's why it is an example of the mixture. Understand, student? Actually, we are also having the second one example. Second example, that is the, we can simply take that is the gunpowder. This gunpowder, it is a mixture of the two substances. One is the carbon, then second one is the sulfur, third one is the nitric acid with the KNO3. So, because it is the actually simply combination of the three substances there. That's why it is also the example of the mixture. After that, actually you use scale. Okay. So, and actually this scale, stainless steel, we know that stainless steel, it is made or it is named acts as a stainless steel. This stainless steel, it is a mixture of, we know that chromium is present in stainless steel. In a stainless steel, that is the nickel is also present. So, in stainless steel, that is the main prepared or component iron is also present. In stainless steel, that is the carbon is also present. Means actually the combination of this different substance in the stainless steel. That's why this is also the example of the mixture. Understand? So means we simply study that is the definition of mixture. Binary mixture, trinary mixture, and example related to this. Now, after studying about its definition, we have to study that is the types of the mixture. So, in the types of mixture, mainly two types of mixture. One, it is called as homogeneous mixture. First one, it is called as the homogeneous mixture. And second type of mixture, it is called as heterogeneous mixture. These are the two types of the mixture, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture. So student, firstly we will study that is the definition of homogeneous. Homogeneous means we know that homo means same, hetero means the different. Okay, name itself. So out of this first one we will study that is the homogeneous mixture. So, I would like to define the definition. A homogeneous mixture is the one which has uniform composition. What is the definition? A homogeneous mixture, is one. It is actually one which has a uniform composition, which has uniform composition throughout by its mass, throughout mass. So this is the simple definition. Homogeneous mixture is the actually is a one which has a uniform composition throughout its mass, then it is called as the homogeneous mixture. This is the simple definition. Like we are having the first one example, that is the salt. Okay. Now when salt it is react with the water, with the when salt it is combined with the water, then we know that it forms the salt solution. Which solution it formed? That is the salt solution, and we know that throughout the solution it becomes which taste? That is the salty taste. Throughout solution, not only some part, total part of the solution become which taste now? That is the actually salty taste. So that's why this is the homogeneous mixture. Again, we are also having the second one example. Second example means we simply take that is the sugar. Now this sugar it is mixed with the what? Water. And when this sugar mixed with the water, they form the sugar solution. Now in this case, if you observe, if you take that is the taste of this sugar solution, then taste we know that when sugar it is added in the water, taste become that is the sweet taste. And throughout the not any part, throughout the part of the solution, it is actually the which taste? Throughout the part, it is actually sweet taste. That's why this is also the example of the which type of mixture? It is example of the homogeneous mixture. Now, after defining this part, another one part we have to study, that is called as the heterogeneous mixture. Second one type, heterogeneous mixture. So we will define the definition. A heterogeneous mixture is one which has in place of the uniform, which has non-uniform composition, non-uniform composition through out its mass, throughout its what? Mass, and this type of the mixture it is called as the heterogeneous. It is uniform, and in this case that is the non-uniform. Like we are having the simple example, that is the smoke. It is the first one example. Now in first example, that smoke it is a mixture of air and that is the carbon. But we know that this air and carbon is not mixed. It is a distribution. Can be distribute. It can be actually it is separated apart. So that's why that is the smoke is an example of which type of mixture. That's why smoke is an example of the heterogeneous mixture. Again, we also having the second one example, that is the oil and water. We know that is when oil add in the water, then at this condition, that is the one separate layer is formed. Oil always in the upper place in the water, because you know that is because of this density. Okay, so in this condition, that is the separate layer is formed. That is one layer is the water and another layer, that is the oil, and it is an example of heterogeneous mixture. Means not totally mix. Understand? In this way, in today's class, we completed that is the mixture, and there are the two types of mixture. One is the uniform, actually homogeneous mixture, not uniform. When it is uniform, then homogeneous mixture. And second one type of mixture, it is called as the heterogeneous mixture.